Sunday Showcase, made possible by a public service grant from the National Endowment for the Arts and Bristol Myers Company in association with its divisions.
Yeah. All rise, open your eyes, no need to explain. I got a homie from the east and I'ma tell you his name. Never hang around lames, that's a part of his game. And if you show deep respect, he'll show you the same. Jeff undercard boxing, shook the world when he came. A lot of cats is playing, but his hands are insane. You can get steamrolled if you stand in the way. He a yardie from Flatbush, you cowards his cat puss. We used to feud like Bishop and Q, but he'll fuck you up quick if I give him the cue. From the city of Midwood, the south central part of New York, next to Bensonhurst and Borough Park. If it's a problem, don't even say shit. Just face this when you come across the Bay Bridge. No tolerance for BS or fake kids. Your blood clot crying. Just stop trying. It's Jeff Undercard prepared for the assignment. He bringing a appliance so cowards can't fight it. He might yoke you up if he feels slighted. He's spreading out toxins. It's undercard boxing. Yeah. Mad love and respect to my brother, man. From the motherland, word him up.
You got to do something with that. You got to do something with that.
Yeah. That joint is hard.
You got to, cut it, slice it.
Yeah.
What's up to the good people of the boxing universe? Undercard and boxing, Mr. Vybz.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Having an entertaining one. Yeah. Entertaining one for you guys. Very entertaining. You get two people passionate about something to have a discussion. It just leads to good conversations, in my opinion. Like, I even started explaining myself to other people about the conversation. Oh yeah, bro. Listen, what Sunday can I come down there to work?
Dude, you just hit me up. Sunday's usually family day, but if we go Monday. Early, we're good.
What about Monday?
Monday you can come super early, but I still got work. But Sunday is good. Saturday mornings is always lit because I'm always in the gym from like 7 to 9, 9:30, depending on how many people pull up.
I'll be working Saturday.
He'll be working Saturday. Yeah. Sunday might work because Sunday we could do morning, we could do evening. The middle of the day is that hot pocket where I'm usually with the kids and the wifey. But bro, that would be fire, bro.
Yeah, I want to come down to work, man. I just want to see where I'm at.
Yeah. That would be great. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna have to put you through it. I know. Just to make sure you leave there in one piece. You know what I'm saying? What's funny is I had this Saturday. I had one of my guys come through that used to go to the Mayweather gym, but I haven't seen him since they closed. So he pulled up and he's been training, but it's very different when you've been training by yourself, and then you train with the group, train with the trainer. So I put him through it. He was grateful. But I definitely put him through it on Saturday. Not intentionally, but, c'est la vie. Such is life.
Hey.
But boxing.
You want to start with the Danny card? Let's start
with the Danny card.
Yeah. Salute to Danny Swift Garcia.
Swiftest.
I don't think people understand how hard it is to be both the promoter for the event and to be a fighter taking part in the event. It wasn't like he put it on and he was standing to the side, or he was in the, he was Al Heyman in the thing. He was
right
live and direct. Stream was
quality. It was quality.
It was good. Yeah.
I was we spoke after the fact, but I didn't get to catch it live, so I didn't really know. The turnout didn't look that crazy though, unfortunately.
No, but it's Barclay, so he probably just took the bottom section. He didn't take the whole thing. Took the bottom section, and I mean, a couple dudes showed up. You had Chris Colbert, who a lot of people haven't heard from in a while.
In a hot minute, bro. He won, right?
He won.
Decision.
UD. Funny thing is, it feels like he has to be hurt in the fight before he starts to wake up and fight.
I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. I think we are looking at one of the earliest declines that we've seen from a prospect of his caliber. We have to be real. I don't think anyone put him in the same conversation with the Shakurs and the Tanks.
Wasn't he a champion?
He was a champ, but the people were talking around it.
Yeah,
he was a champion, I think, at
130.
Yeah. So, but what's what the saddest part about that is he was at the cusp of really solidifying himself as a quality champion before he took pretty much, it's been like, it feels like L after L. I know he's won in between, but we haven't seen the same kind of fire and intelligent ferocity. He still has he's more tenacious than ferocious. I think, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's before Hector and the loss, Chris Colbert had a style to his punching dynamics. It was out, beat bop, on his feet, on his toes, like good with his movements. He had a flair and a style to it. And it seems that
and multiple punches.
Yeah, after the loss, he's become now he
moved like he have more power than he does. And once again, I don't mean, I don't mean I don't have, but he it's not even me, I'm not someone to harp over
power.
Too many knockouts, but like, once again, I'll go back to Demetrius Andrade. His power does not translate to his knockout ratio. There's no way you can't tell me Demetrius don't got power when he drops 80% of his opponents. Now, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired. Now, Colbert, Chris, I've never really seen him hurt many people. I think his punches are worthy of keeping your defense sharp, but I don't know why his style lately has been very like sit in the pocket, pop shot, use his reflexes, but like
doesn't want to move his feet anymore.
He don't want to move his feet anymore, son. Even Shakur moves his feet. Shakur kind of fights like that, but even he moves his feet to get out of range and keep that shoulder nice and tight for the shoulder. I don't know, bro.
But it's kind of
disappointing.
The trajectory, like he was literally undefeated until Hector. And I'm guessing that would be because he's at 18 wins right now. I would say he was like 16-0, had a championship, was in the conversation about moving up and fighting these other guys at that weight class where he was kind of the name or the guy that you kind of would think of. And then lost to Hector, won to Jose, lost to Jose, lost to Omar Salido, and then won again. So in like a span of
Omar Salido lost. That was a tough loss. Salcido.
Yeah, Gomez.
That was a tough loss. That was a tough loss.
Yeah.
And Omar's not bad, bro. Omar was just too strong. And that's when you start to realize, I think there was a gap in there's a disparity between, once again, never met the dude. Chris is how he felt about his skills, but then also how he felt about his physical strength and then his power, his punching power.
It feels to like me, Brooklyn in him.
Say one time?
It's the Brooklyn in him.
Yeah, the Brooklyn in him shines bright, bro. That's how I always rooted for him. But I just didn't understand why he fought like he was this physical specimen and then also had power behind him. To me, he's a punches and bunches and get out of there kind of guy. Great feet when he uses them. Very fast reflexes. Very fast hands, bro.
Yeah.
Which we don't even get to enjoy because you're just worried about him getting caught.
Yeah. And that's what happened in the first round. It's like he gets buzzed, then he knows, or his skills, his skill set or his workman-like behavior takes over in fights where he's just like, I know how to outskill this guy. But it has to take him getting buzzed for him to start doing it.
To start doing that, yeah.
All right, okay.
And that's where, to me, you see, now it's not because there's so many tiers to boxing.
Yeah.
With Colbert, I don't know why I'm butchering his last name. With Chris
Colbert.
Colbert. With Chris, it's not a skill issue.
No.
like you said, to me now we're talking IQ issue.
Yeah.
Because skill for skill, think about their top guys who have a common opponent, Tank and Chris.
Hector.
And which is Hector. So once upon a time, I would have said, yo, if I would have really been thinking like if Chris Chin was where we think it should have been, like I would love to see him against Tank. But I would edge Tank. But now from an IQ standpoint, I don't even need to see it. Skill for skill, he's probably right alongside Tank. He probably sparred Tank. But God. IQ for IQ, the opportunities and what you just said about him needing almost to get clipped to wake up, you can't afford to do that. So right there is a huge gap in IQ, which is why there's no need for. I mean, what weight was this fight at? 135?
Yeah, that's funny. I was just about to check that because in my mind
he weighed in at 138.
I thought about a fight for him. Just hear me out. Hear me out. I'm just a guy. Don't kill the messenger. Chris versus Gary Russell Jr.
That would be a great fight. I would edge Gary Russell Jr. He got a better chin.
I know, but just skill.
Gary got a great chin.
It doesn't say what weight. It just
they can fight at 135. They're both little for the weight.
Yeah.
Chris is not short for the 135. He seemed to have a smaller frame. Gary is just little to me, period.
Yeah.
You know, but
the weight.
I'm gonna be honest. I would edge Gary, bro.
I know.
Gary got a better chin, he's faster, better IQ.
I just like to put competitive fights together so that way, one way or the next, you get to see that person's skill set show outright, and then you can go from there. Like,
no, I hear that.
Put him in the right type of fight. It may bring out the right necessary things in him, and you never know.
Yeah,
but I think Gary's power would overwhelm him because he's been clipped, and we've seen how him being clipped and being knocked out. So,
and Gary got, unlike what's his name, Gary actually got popped. He got serious pop.
True. So I also saw that Gabriel Rosado made his comeback.
Oh, Gabe? Yeah, dude, I don't even know what's going on with Gabe because I feel like every time he's great on the mic, pause, as an announcer and commentator. So I'm always perplexed when I see that he has a fight or there's a fight that I missed because I'm like, is this dude not retired? I mean, he's a warrior, blah, 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 blah.
He's a filler. He's a filler.
He said he wanted somebody. I just saw the video pop up.
Come on.
No, I thought I just saw something where he said he didn't want Berlanga anymore. He wanted he wanted somebody else.
Shiraz?
Nah, I'm gonna tell you right now. I just saw the video pop up and I put it in my watch later. you know we don't play. My watch later is filled with all boxing and then random videos about animals. Don't judge me. What did it say? But Bill, I'm gonna tell you right now, Gabe Rosado.
Yeah, I mean, so Gabe.
He calls out Caleb Plant and Charlo.
2 fights he has no business winning.
He has no business winning, but I like to see him. Charlo, that's a nice fight for one. No, Plant, I think outboxes him into his oblivion. And Charlo stops him, but when?
First
round? No, you're tripping.
Thomas Lamada, bro.
You think
Thomas? Yeah.
You think Tommy has a better chin than Gabriel Rosado? You are tripping.
I'm thinking Jermel or Jamal. Which one we talking? Jamal?
I'm talking about Jamal.
Maul.
If you're talking about
Maul.
160 Jamal, I think he gets knocked out, sure, but not first round. That's disrespectful.
To who? Jamal's power?
No, that's disrespectful to Gabe and the fact that Jamal's been out of the ring and hasn't fought anybody on Gabriel's level who's had Gabriel's background. Who has he fought on Gabriel's level recently since he's been back, bro? Don't make big eyes like an idiot, man. Don't make no big eyes for me.
So Maul's last fight, right? The future of boxing 31-0 was against Thomas Lamada, right?
Okay. Once again, shout out to Tommy, but I do not think I don't think he's a better fight. If you put him and Gabe in a fight, I couldn't tell you that Tommy comes out the victor because Gabriel knocked out Beck the Bully, bro. You don't know what Gabe, and he definitely got a better chin than Tommy. That's a fact. His record shows it.
His
so for
last
me,
fight was 5/30/2025. Why are we acting like Maul ain't fighting 7 years? It's recent in the year, but he has this year that we're talking about.
And he this year, with all due respect to Tommy, against someone who was not. Did you watch the fight with Thomas?
Of course, he hit him across the ring about 17, 18 times.
Come on, bro. That's not happening to Gabriel, bro.
Yeah, but
for a fact,
Tommy was a guy who was active, who was.
It don't matter. That's not happening to Gabriel. I stamp on it 10 toes down, bro. It does not matter. We are not. So let's just be clear to the audience. We are in agreement that Rosado would lose. To honest, probably both Charlos, even a small Charlo.
Of course.
But we are in disagreement
in how the fight plays out.
How the fight plays out. I give Gabriel more respect because of his chin, his IQ, who he's been able to upset in the last 5 years. And he fought Triple G. That's what I'm saying. You disrespecting this man, bro. Talking about he getting knocked out before. I put money. He does get knocked out by Big Charlo, but late rounds. Because he has great stamina. He has a great chin. And like I said, he's been in there with really great punchers. Better punchers than who Lamont has been in there with. So that's the only reason I'm saying that. I still think he loses. No disrespect.
He also fought the younger Charlo. I didn't even realize that.
He went unanimous decision, didn't he?
Yeah.
All 12 rounds. Exactly. Put some respect on Rosado.
Charlo.
That's the Puerto Rican Chisora.
Big Charlo.
No, Big Charlo got a jab, bro. So he's gonna get clipped. I'm just saying, I don't think it's gonna be before the 6th round. But then again, Charlo.
Peter Quill TKO'd Rosado.
What round? Round 8, right?
Hold on. 10. David LeMahieu, 10. Who else knocked him out?
So you're just proving my point. Late round stoppage for Charlo. Thank you. Let's move on. You're proving my point. All these heavy hitters couldn't take him out until later rounds.
Heavy hitters. That chin's been dented, kid. It's prime.
Yo, I'm just saying, look at the Beck the Bully kid. Beck the Bully in the second fight, Rosado lost, but I think it went all the way. It went unanimous decision. Double check that for me, though.
All right.
Because I'm on BoxRec, but I was looking at the rankings.
Yeah, so by the way, Gennady got him out there in 7. See, I'm like, where's Gennady Golovkin? All right, hold on. Sorry. Beck the Bully.
Gennady's a monster.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you know what's funny? I was going to have that Hall of Fame conversation. He knocked out Beck in 3. When he rematched him, he UD'd, but it was a 10 round.
Yeah. And let me tell you something. I don't know if Beck the Bully is going to be a champion, but I will not sit here and pretend that man doesn't look like he hits like a mule. So I think Charlo hits probably like a mule too, but yeah, I would give. But anyway, Plant would outbox Gabe if Gabe can't hurt Plant.
If this is correct, he should be in line for the WBA. He fought like 2 title eliminators and won them.
The WBA at middleweight or super?
Super middleweight.
No way. Ugh, that's
what it looks like according to the WBA rankings.
That's rough. That's rough. I mean, shout out to Gabe. He's forever.
No, not Gabe. Beck.
Oh, I was gonna say this Gabe is forever. I was gonna say forever a bridesmaid, never a bride.
Contender champion.
He's forever a contender. And for him, he's so amazing. I'll give it. He's amazing in the sense of the way he's kept his career up. Like you said, I wouldn't even call him a gatekeeper.
No, he's a contender.
He's definitely a contender. He keeps beating these guys.
Correct.
So I can't even call him a gatekeeper.
He cannot beat a champion to get a championship. And we're going to get into that discussion. Prospect, contender, champion, and in between belt holders and gatekeepers. In between. Because that's how I feel like boxing works as a whole. But let's get back to Danny Swift, TKO, 4th round. Talk to me. What do you want to see for Danny? He says
I don't have anything to see, bro. I mean,
maybe retired.
Danny, and somebody said this. I saw a tweet the other day. It was like, yo, what fight got you into boxing? And it was Danny Garcia's run at 140. And everybody be surprised, but to me,
leaning shit with the left hand.
Yo, he
was throwing that with no look. Just
yo, dude, you have no idea. I really was like, yo, these dudes is nasty. And then after seeing Danny, when you get into, if that's who you first see, Danny's run at 140.
Yeah,
there's no way you can't fall in love with boxing. But then you realize there are people better than him. And then my whole world just was like, then I started going back, then I started rewatching Mayweather.
Which fight? At 140.
140 when he unified against Matisse. I think last name started with an M, right? Yeah, Matisse. That's the one. Did he fight Marquez?
Yeah,
I think it's Matisse. Morales. So it's either Morales or Matisse. Hold on. It was a brutal knockout, bro. Left hand knockout. And I was like, oh, and I started going down a rabbit hole, watching all Danny's left hand knockouts.
Danny had a run.
Yeah. And this is because I caught the Sean Porter live. I caught when he fought Keith Thurman live. I don't know if that's you or me with the
That's me. It's outside. I don't know if every 4 hours. So you just got
yeah. That's crazy.
Salute to the projects.
Salute to the smoke alarm.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, Danny's great, bro. But he's looking for the money now. That's what I was just gonna end with. Danny's just looking for the bread because the reality is, what weight is he fighting at, bro? 147, 154. He actually would have a better chance going back down to 147 and beating like a Mario Barrios. 154.
Just that weight.
He 154. Who was he beating? The weakest champion, I would say, with no disrespect, because I really like this kid, is Xander. And Xander outboxes him into oblivion. 100%. He don't even clip Xander. He don't even clip Xander. He could even clip Irislandi, 40-year-old Irislandi Lara.
Yo,
Xander is like a Xander is a bunny rabbit. No, but what I'm saying is Lara ain't got no legs anymore. Lara had very fundamental lateral movement, and Danny got clipped.
Started to eliminate the movement and started to sit on power. I'm going to now place my shots. I'm going to let this left hook ring off. Irislandi Lara. I'm just trying to give him his praise by also acknowledging what you're saying.
Oh yeah. No, you're all praise. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Lara too. So I actually didn't. I didn't think Danny was going to win that fight anyway. I just didn't think he was going to get TKO'd. Yeah. But for Xander, bro, like using Xander as the example, that's how I feel about Danny. Like the rematch with Keith Thurman, I'm here for. I actually think he loses to Keith Thurman again because Keith Thurman at least has been still looking all right. If you know what I'm saying, and I think Keith Thurman has more. The injuries have allowed Keith Thurman to rest.
Luke, my God, just do boxing.
Just do. Big up yourself, bro.
Doing the work. How you go live every day, my brother? But I realize boxing is 24/7, 365.
It is. Yeah, you got
a lot to talk about.
Shout out to him if he's able to go live every day. That's
every day. Tap in. Just do boxing. Please go over there and send my guy some support. I mean, a real one from the day one. He put me under the cuff and said, "Come on, I guide you to the promised land."
Guide you to the promised land.
Yeah,
but yeah, that.
So
that's
Danny,
how I feel about Danny.
You don't nothing.
Who he? I feel
this
like
was
every
a
time
farewell to Barkley, not a farewell to. I think people are confusing it, but this is what happens with narratives. He was farewell in Barkley Center. He wasn't farewell in retirement. He wanted to do something where he could probably, like you said, money grab. I could sell some tickets. I could be the promoter. I could be the fighter, and I can make it. You know what I mean? Hey, make sure y'all double the concessions today. Charge 18 for them bears.
If he's doing fights like that, then great. Go fight KSI, bro. No, actually, don't do that.
No,
to me, no. To me, like I will be game. I think it would be ridiculous, but I'd be game for Andre Berto, Danny Garcia. I'd be game for Keith Thurman. Yeah, guys who are like they're either just turned 40, late 30s, still got real good skills, but they're not beating none of these young champions. So, and that's what no disrespect, because of what happened with Lara, bro, that officially told me Danny was cooked.
Yeah.
Like that told me, and I agree with his pops. When you watch the Errol, and everybody go back and watch the Errol rematch. a lot of the previous fights, they said this in the Porter podcast, a lot of previous fights, Angel Garcia was real in denial. He got robbed by Keith Thurman, or he should have won versus Errol Spence. That was the first time Angel was legit like, yo, I don't know what happened. We had a great training camp. Danny ain't throwing enough punches. Your pops, the one who he cursed out everybody for you, was sitting there like, you ain't throwing enough punches. Too much silk sheets, bro. Too much nice cars, too much of these bad rap videos.
He's been doing a lot in Philly though. Salute to him. He put up a whole like section for Danny Garcia. He got a barber shop. You can get some clothing over there. You can get right over in Philly.
I love it, bro. I should go over there and support, especially if I just roasted him a little bit today.
He should fight till the wheels fall off. Yeah, Pop's gonna line him up.
Yeah, but just do laughing at the end of that, because it do feel like Pops is like, I'm squeezing this lemon until I get all the. That don't make no sense, bro. Let that man retire. He still got his faculties, and like I said, let me not say let him retire, but let's not pretend that you're fighting for the glory anymore.
Right.
Now, if you're fighting to still put on great shows and give us some dope knockouts, then, you know, I guess I'm here for. Who am I to tell a man who's physically fit what he could do with his body? We don't tell women what they can do with their body.
Whoa!
Was that too soon?
God canceled, bro. We got to get to 1 million first, bro. Chill. The words of Mr. Vybz is the vibes of Mr. Vybz alone, and only Mr.
Right. No,
I do not stand with him.
I do not consent. I do not approve this message. But you guys know what I mean. I had to throw it there, but
yeah,
you know, if that's what he's gonna do, let him do that. But let's not pretend that we fight for championships anymore.
Facts.
That's clipped. 147 is the only place, but I don't think he even have the grit. I could even see Mario Barrios outworking him.
Yo, what about Rolly versus Danny? Both hooks, hook off, man. Just because they both throw hellacious.
So here's the tough part about Rolly. Even though Rolly beat Ryan, they still not really put in respect. We put in respect on Rolly's name as a character in boxing, but they're not really putting respect on his name as a skilled boxer. So, in that being said, a fight against Rolly is actually very dangerous, because if he now beats Danny, number one, you really got to sit back and say, wait a minute.
Tank's resume is golden.
Tank's resume is going to the moon. Either Ryan and Danny are literally on the complete decline, or Rolly is way better than we thought. Mm-hmm. And it's going to have Danny now going out looking, you know, you can take 10 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look at Danny's resume 10 years from now, if he stops today,
he's a Hall
losing
of Famer.
to Keith Thurman, Sean Porter, Lanny Lara, that's not bad losses. And Spence. At least two of those guys are first ballots. Yeah. And the rest of those guys are, at least, you know, you could put them in the Hall of Fame in some capacity.
Of course.
But if you now lose to Rolly, even if Rolly continues to do well, I think it taints it, but it will be a good fight. I don't even know who I would add.
Rolly's the right thing to do for not only his legacy, but how we remember Danny. Because when he hit Boy with that shot, oh man, hold on, let me see if can I bring it up? When he hit Boy with that shot, Saturday, I said, "Oh, that's vintage."
Yeah, that's vintage. He didn't even look, bro. He said he just turned that mug over. Bow.
Hold on, I gotta get over here and share it. I figured it out last time.
Classic Danny. I love to see it, boy. Wow.
Yeah.
And actually, it wasn't even this close. He kind of like classic Danny. Like,
no, it felt like hit him on the top of the head. In my opinion, like he hit him up here, and from there it was like
we gotta see it. When you pull it up, we'll know for sure. Because I don't know. I gotta see it again. But I know Boy spin out. Was he about to throw too?
No, he was standing still. I think that's what kind of hurt him too. Like, and then he fell back on his foot, and it's like his.
He did like.
It felt like he
did like the 5Gs.
Yeah. Oh. Man, see what happened when you did something one time and then you can't do it again?
No, you can do it again. I believe in you.
I believe in me too. Come on. Shit, what was a shared screen? Help a brother out. All right, let's just keep going. Oh, there we go. There we go. Shared. There we go. Shared screen. Yeah. Aha. Can you see it? We up? Boom.
Yeah, we up. We up.
I'm gonna hit play. Oh man, he already on the floor.
Nah, that's crazy. Ooh. I didn't see this angle before. That was a good angle. Are they gonna slow mo it? Can you slow? Are you able to slow? No, this is on Google.
Yeah.
Dang, that would have been cool if you could have slow moed it, bro. That was a nasty hook.
Yeah, maybe I can. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, this is the angle that I saw. He caught him on the chin. You should be able to do it when you
This is an Instagram reel. Oh man.
Oh.
I'm clicking all the wrong ones. That's why. But you see how you felt?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me go back one.
Jeez, bro.
Don't
that's the thing. But no. But outside of that hook, that was the problem with Danny is that.
Okay, and you want me to slow
I
it
think
down?
if people move too much, that gave him real problems, bro. I feel like he didn't know what else to do outside of that.
All right. 0.5. All right, ready?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go back. See how he fell?
Nasty. Jeez. And bend over his leg.
Yeah, that's his leg. As you can see now.
Snap your patella that way.
He did. I think he did, bro. Danny might have been the dude that break homeboy's patella. I'm not gonna hold you. I'm serious. I really because that's why the fight, like as far as getting up, it was over. Stop.
Yeah.
So at least we know how to do that now too, moving forward. How to share the video, like to rewatch a video and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There was also a slight zone, not slight, but the zone card. I saw Metcalf
versus who?
Crystal Roll Sando Ortiz. I think she fought her already. I think this is a rematch.
Metcalf.
Yeah. What's her first name? She from Texas. There we go. Wikipedia, box rec. Yeah, like she won the belt, lost the belt, and I think she's trying to get back into that.
Was that on the Juarez versus Plata card? Okay.
You caught any of that?
No, I didn't catch none of that. Oh. I did catch some of that WBC Grand Prix semifinal. That was like 4 hours. Yo, they had some fights on there, bro. They got some. That's something that I think needs its own stream, because there are a lot of fighters that have fought fighters we know.
Yeah.
But not like, main level guys, like main antagonists. They're like side characters that are going on their own missions.
Yeah.
So, but it's good. The action is good. I think I like what they're doing. I don't know if they're promoting it that well, but I do like what they're doing with the Grand Prix, bro. I think it's a good idea. I like that style of competition.
Right, because just let's see what comes out at the end. And you're fighting to get to another round. You're fighting like you win this fight, you have another fight. You win this fight, you go to the other fight. So, All right. Fall of the recaps. I don't care about none of the recaps. Let's start right here.
With what?
Prospects.
Okay.
We have different discernments about who is who, and I feel like this will help us understand boxing and what we're asking of certain fighters. Put them into their right category. So, prospect. First definition, because I Googled it. Thanks. Salute AI. A boxer is a young, promising fighter with the potential to become a star, but who has not yet reached elite level of world championship or top ranked contender. And let's just name some prospects so that way we can understand or paint a visual for someone who's watching on a replay who they are. So, Shushu Carrington.
He's a prospect still?
I haven't seen him contend for a belt.
Well, his last fight was an eliminator?
I have not seen him fight before. He may be moving, but currently he's a prospect to me.
Got it.
Me.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
he is highly ranked, as it says, moving up the rankings. Another prospect.
I don't know, man. I feel like we're gonna disagree because I feel like you can't be in talks for
A belt and
for a title belt and people talk about you as champions.
Okay, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll give you another one. Maybe that was
like,
bad.
like to me, Abdullah was a prospect right before this happened. Like right before they announced this upcoming fight, he was like one of our top prospects.
But I don't think you can't. You have to be in the rankings to get to that place to fight for that belt. So you have to be highly ranked. Like he's fighting for a vacant belt. They're not going to go to number 193 in the rankings and be like, all right, you're fighting the number 1 or 2 guy for the belt just because you're in the right. So he has to be highly ranked. That's what I think is something that is often missed is where they are in the ranking system.
Okay.
So Shushu might have been a bad one because you're probably right. He's fighting title eliminators and is in the talks of fighting for a belt, but he hasn't attained that as of yet.
Right. Exactly.
So who's a prospect? Oh, Zaire Moses.
Yes. Great prospect. Great prospect.
Scooter Davis.
Scooter Davis. Yep. He's another good one. Can
you name a couple so we can draw a picture?
Man, one at 147.
Prospect?
Yes. He actually lost though. He was a pretty good. I would say Jalil Hackett. Is that who I'm thinking of?
Yeah, he did lose.
You would count him. You would count him as a prospect.
I would.
Well, all the young guys just left my brain, bro.
But those are the lifebloods of the,
yeah. Like what's that boat at what's his name? Would Richard Torres still be a prospect?
Yes.
So that's another one.
Yeah.
That's another one. Tiger Johnson.
Prospect.
Moving
up the rankings.
He's moving up.
These are good, solid ones because we are both in agreement. We're not. Those are actual because I also look at it how they're being moved, where they fight on. Prospects, contenders are usually not found on the lower tier. They're not the prelim fighters.
Yeah.
They're the show fighters. They're the guys that people can recognize their namesakes. These guys are fighting on Pro Box. No disrespect. I love Pro Box. I love the platform. Salute. Give me a call.
You so crazy. Adam Aziz.
Yes, prospect.
Aziz from the UK.
Yes,
another good one. He's good.
Yes. Again, right. Moving up the rankings, and we're asking him to fight guys maybe a little older, maybe a little bit more seasoned to see where he defines himself in that prospect level tier. Right. So I feel like as far as prospects, we've named a few.
We're on the same, yeah.
All right.
Oh, you know about this Jadir Herrera? You heard of him?
What weight class?
I think he's at 135 or one. Jadir, I think it's Jadir, J-A-D. I think it's J-A-D or Jadir Herrera. I just saw a clip of him, and I remember seeing interviews of him and thinking he looked like Triple X Tentacion.
Jadir. It looks like he is. Let's see. I think I found him. 17.
Yeah. JDR.
1 billion. That's what they call him. He's 23. He's 5'9". Fights 134.8. So 135.
He's strong, bro.
Okay.
He look like Triple X, don't he? He looks like in the box rec picture. He looked like Tentacion. He looked like that dude. Maybe. Look up the picture of Triple X, bro. But yeah, they was talking about this kid because of his knockout ratio. He's Cuban. He don't really fight like a Cuban though. He kind of fight like Subriel Matias. So he's one to watch. He's a prospect to watch. All right, next. After that, then only cut like that.
Yeah. Jadir, you want to see him or do you want to just move on? I want to move to the contenders.
No, you can move on. We can talk about him another time. He's good, but I don't know if he's the goods yet. Okay.
So contenders. Definition. Only because I feel like it helps either prove or disprove an argument, either which way of side. A contending boxer is a fighter who has worked their way up the ranking and is a qualified opponent with a strong chance of qualifying for a world title. They have a proven record, unlike a prospect, and are considered a legitimate threat to the current champion. I won't even read the rest, but that's a good one. I like how they put it. You know,
I like how they worded that. I like
they
how they
worded that real. Where I'm like, damn, can't even jump on the margins.
Real accurate.
Yeah. So contender, Gabe Rosado
I would agree he's a contender.
Contender.
He's a contender on the cusp of gatekeeper, but he's a contender.
Yeah. We'll get into that. Those are the margins in between this, because you have to fall somewhere in your career, because sometimes you can't go forward, which means you're stuck in that level where guys kind of using you to platform themselves to up the rankings.
Right.
Because of who your namesake is. Ryan Garcia, contender.
For sure. We agree.
Okay. Whew. I was going to get some pushback. I'm spelling all their names wrong. Just want to let y'all know. Salute to everyone watching on the thing. Who else is a contender?
Who's some contenders we disagreed about? Let's see who's some contenders we disagreed about. Who's a contender? Jose Zepeda. Would you say he's a contender?
Yes.
Jose Zepeda.
Jose. No.
Jose that's the champion. One.
Jose Zepeda, because there's two
Jose. There's the Zepeda that fought Shakur, and the Zepeda that lost to Regis Prograis.
36.
Yep.
Is not a contender. He is a former champion.
Nope, never been champion.
Really?
Yep.
I thought Regis took his belt. Hold on. Please pull up my box rack. When Regis fought him, I thought he fought for a championship. The WBC.
He could have. Okay. Yeah, I don't think he was champion. Yeah, I think it was vacant. Because I always remember it was such a great knockout ratio how many times he's lost at the championship level. And I think that's like 3 or 4 times that he's not
reached that
succeeded. Yeah, bro. I don't know if it's a focus thing or what. Look, he got taken out by Dalton Smith, taken out by Richardson Hitchens, Regis Prograis.
Never a champion.
Jose Ramirez. Yeah, he's always been at a top level. So to me, like,
he's a contender.
I don't know. To me, he's a gatekeeper, bro. He ain't never going to be a champion.
Yeah.
I don't know what we talking about.
Hold on. Before you assign, like, he's a gatekeeper.
But that could be that. Okay, so that could be my personal feelings. If we go based on definition, sure. But, like, I don't see him getting another title opportunity. I see them using him to leverage the next guy for the title opportunity.
Oh, but see, whenever you put a so-called gatekeeper in like when he fights Richardson Hitchens for his IBF,
they expected him to lose.
I know, but you go from challenging the known champion with the, what did it say? The chance that you may or may not win. Like, they've reached that point in their skill set that they may be the champion. That's what makes him a contender. But he gets used as a gatekeeper now, where the young guys start to now fight a Jose Zepeda. And you're like, Jose Zepeda versus 18-year-old Scoot Davis. Golly, it's about to be a crazy short night. Like, boom, bam, boom. Oh, Zepeda's out of here in 3. And it's like, oh, okay, we get it. You got his name on your resume so you can look decent, Jose.
But here's the thing. The fight, if I'm not mistaken, the fight with Richardson Hitchens wasn't for the full belt.
He wasn't a championship yet?
No. So that means it's what
it was still his name. Yes, it was for the WBC silver and the NABF super lightweight title. So no,
you sound like a gatekeeper to me.
Yeah. No,
and then they threw him back in there with Dalton Smith. He got beat up there. He actually got knocked out there. Sound like a gatekeeper to me. And then to make it seem like he's still a contender, they throw him in with Ivan Redcash, who we know we gave up on the last 2 fights. So even Ivan is not even a good gatekeeper. Ivan is awful, but Ivan is a name. So now it makes it look like Jose is back on a winning streak.
For a belt, and then immediately jumped because he rebounded with the win and then went into gatekeeper status right away. Damn.
Yo, but once again, the only reason I'm saying that is that was your third time fighting for a championship belt. It's one thing if I'm not going to write a guy off if they first go at it and then they make a nice little, you know what I'm saying? But you're talking about a dude who keep losing.
Correct.
And then now you lost the two top prospects. You made these two guys official contenders because now they graduated into contender status off of your name.
This is true.
So he's a perfect example where I understand why you would maybe disagree in the beginning, but he is a quality gatekeeper. I mean, because if you could beat him, it says a lot about you.
Yeah,
but
and people who have beat him, you would give them that.
You know what I say, bro? My definition of contender, which if you would add into your definition, would be someone who we still believe could be champion.
Okay.
Someone who we still believe could not only be competitive, but has an actual chance
to become a champion.
You know, I'm talking about people 60-40s. We're not talking about no 20-80. Jose, because of his power, he's a 20-80. If he hits you at the right angle, you're not paying attention, your mom called out to you, maybe you get knocked out because of his power. But if he didn't have that kind of power, I wouldn't even give him the 20-80. So that's my opinion right there.
At the time.
To me, Regis Prograis is a contender. Former champion. He hasn't lost at such a bad degree because I think each time he got a UD against Jojo Diaz, which don't say much, but you know, and the fight before that, he lost to Jack Catterall, and that was for an eliminator, WBO International.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
he was trying to get back into championships to be in contender for another title, but unfortunately lost.
So I'll be honest, he himself, he could be on the cusp if he keeps up winning, and we can, you know, I won't put him there, but he could be on the cusp. Because do we also believe that that he's still championship level? I don't.
No.
Not the way them feet been moving.
That's a good fight for for Africa though.
Yeah, I mean, no. It's not going to show me anything new from Africa.
I know, but it's to keep him active and busy. He's with
great name. Yeah, I agree. Great name to have in your record.
Former two-time champion.
And he's a power puncher.
And if I stop him, Haney didn't stop him. He beat him up. He knocked him down, but he didn't stop him.
And neither did Jack Catterall. Neither did the Tartan Tornado.
Yeah.
Josh Taylor. So yeah, no one stopped Regis. A couple guys have dropped Regis, especially as of late. But no one stopped him. So that would be huge if Richardson could stop him, make a statement off of Regis. But that would send Regis 100% into gatekeeper status.
True. But what started this whole conversation was we were talking about George Kambosos as a gatekeeper. And I was like, hold on, bro. He's a competitive fighter, and he's always in a fight with the champion. So he's more like a contender. And you were like, nah, gatekeeper. And I was like, man, a gatekeeper who kind of made a name for himself by just being good on one given night and literally has ran that TO win.
Dude. He's OD. That was crazy, but I know what you meant. Everything you do is just sus.
Yeah, squeeze. Pause.
Flag. I need a flag. Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Punch.
But you know what? After our conversation today, thank you for the definitions and the enlightenment. I would say that I cannot sit here in good conscience put Kambosos as a gatekeeper, even though I feel he is.
Yeah.
You have to give respect. It's 5 out of his last 7 fights. You can double check that, have been championship level fights. You can't disrespect even the IBO win, which I thought he lost. The IBO is still technically a belt. Bro, that's a championship level belt. That was a horrible robbery. But you know, he is, so that does keep him at contender status. But I think after this, I don't know how he can keep getting championship level opportunities. And I think anyone within the top 5 of one, not even the top 5, bro. Let me look at 140 real quick. I don't know who he beats at
140,
he would
147.
fight. Why would he fight Lee Selby again? He beat Lee Selby.
I'm saying back before like that run that he had to get to Tia.
He fought him at 135.
Yeah.
You think he lost the Lee Selby fight? I thought
no, not Lee Selby. What's my boy name? Mickey Bay.
Oh, you thought he lost the Mickey Bay fight?
Yeah.
You did? I gotta watch it back. I remember thinking that it was close. I thought Mickey Bay when I think it was split decision for Kambosos, right?
Yes,
I'm not mistaken.
Ooh,
I think Mickey Bay.
Split.
I think Mickey Bay let that one go. If I'm being honest, because Mickey Bay was nice in his time too. He wasn't like super nasty, but he was nice and very fast. Let me look at 140 real quick. Do they still have Kambosos? They don't even have Kambosos, at least on BoxRec. They don't even have him in the top 15. But let me read off the names, and you tell me who Kambosos is beating off of these names.
All right.
Tiafimo,
no.
Subriel,
no.
Richardson,
no.
Adam, Azim, Dalton Smith, Arnold Barbosa,
no.
Arthur Biyarslanov, never heard of him. He's 19-0, never heard of him. So I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't want to. Maybe. Albert Puello. No. Gary Antoine Russell.
I don't know.
Ernesto Mercado. That's a heck no. Lindolfo Delgado. That's a hard no. Because now we're going into these young power punchers.
Yeah. Guys. Okay. So
you see what I'm saying? Jermaine Ortiz. Too fast, too big, too strong.
So I think we want to discuss gatekeeper right here at contender level. And this is where a fighter who has not achieved championship status, or maybe he has in the past, now he is used as a good name for upcoming prospects to build their resumes.
And they're going to use Kambosos like that. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he's gatekeeper status right after this. And it almost feels like he should be a gatekeeper because he's lost all the championship fights except one.
Yes.
So, I mean, and then technically 2 if you count the robbery Maxie Hughes.
Max Hughes was an eliminator, but he wasn't a title fight, but it was an eliminator 2 fight for a vacant belt. He got the fight Loma.
No, but he fought. He technically got the IBO belt. Now you don't count the IBO, but the IBO is still a real belt.
It is a belt.
That's technically a world belt. They don't give it respect, but it's technically a world belt. So that's what I mean by champion. But if you don't count that, then good point.
And it was a majority decision.
So to me, he's a gatekeeper. But like I said, I respect him for now, based on the definition that we've established. He technically, by definition, is a contender. But once he loses his next fight, which he will, unless they give him a cherry, even that's going to be risky because he ain't got no power at 140.
Sure.
I think he loses, no disrespect, and he's officially a gatekeeper.
Regis versus Kambosos.
Regis, I think Regis knocks him out, bro. If Regis' legs completely fail him, then I don't know, because George is still fast. But I think Regis just bulldogs him.
Gotcha.
They about the same size, but Regis is just paws way thicker. I think Regis bulldogs him, bro.
Okay, who's another?
I think Jojo Diaz beats Kambosos.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too, but I was just like, I do not want to see that fight.
No, I don't either.
I do not want to have to sit.
Jojo, okay, so he's a perfect name to bring up. He is a former champion, but would you call him a gatekeeper? Thank you.
He's a gatekeeper because guys like Kid Austin Schofield are fighting a Jojo Diaz before going back into championship level, which they really missed that opportunity by not fighting Shakur in Saudi. And now you see, like, without losing, he lost some of who he was, and now he's trying to claw his way back into a title fight. When he had one, literally
Schofield.
Yeah. When he had one right there for him.
Schofield done messed that up.
Now, Jose's
Jojo not even ranked, son.
Who?
Jojo not even ranked.
Son. Doesn't need to be, man. Jojo is Matchroom's gatekeeper. Jojo, Jose Zepeda. It's a guy at heavyweight too, where he's just always. Oh, Guido. We were just talking about him last week.
Oh, he's definitely a gatekeeper.
Right.
He's not beating none of those champions.
Correct.
No, well, the champion Usyk. He's not beating Daniel Dubois, former champ. He gets knocked out by AJ.
Correct. But
I still want to see it though. I want
Yeah.
to see the AJ fight.
Right. But you see how they're being used. They're being used for upcoming prospects or guys who have maybe fell off the cliff or fell off championship level, and they're trying to move them back in. It's a good name fight because you'll be like, who he fought, who he beat, who does he did. So Jose Pedraza, gatekeeper.
Yeah, I think you'd have to put him as a gatekeeper at this point because he's. What was the last championship? I mean, the last 2 fights were not championship fights, and he lost. So, what are we talking about?
Yeah,
you know. No, it's okay. It's okay. You brought up something before though. I'm thinking of at heavyweight.
Mm-hmm. Who's a what? Gatekeeper or a?
Yeah, because I'm thinking to myself like
Eric
even.
Chisora. Come on.
Yes, but I was thinking about people like the Bacolis of the world. If he beats a Bacoli, that could. But then even see with heavyweight is tough because one punch can change the fight.
Change everything.
So someone like Bacoli, who I wouldn't call him a gatekeeper, I call him a contender.
Yes.
But he could be. You would also use him, like same thing like what's Jermaine Franklin.
Yeah.
Jermaine Franklin.
Oh, gatekeeper.
He's a gatekeeper, but he's still trying to claw his way back.
True.
So he could be one punch away, but he don't got the power to do it.
True.
But he also not getting knocked out.
Yeah,
has he been dropped? I don't even know if he's been dropped. He's a strong dude, bro. He's a durable dude.
That's true. But we don't yet see him beating the top. Like, I don't feel him. Okay, so if Usyk is the champion and the next level below him, we're going to go Joshua. He's the most active guy and the most recognized guy.
You got to go Triple D because he's the one who beat Joshua.
Okay, cool. Perfect. But Triple D. People, what? Daniel
No, I know. Daniel Dubois.
If I say Anthony Parker. Joshua, gold medalist, looks like Odonis.
He looks like an action hero. Yeah, he doesn't look enough.
People will draw the correlation.
No, good point. He not beating Anthony Joshua because he lost to Anthony Joshua already. You saw who he just like Jermaine Franklin. Right.
But
yeah,
we have like if you can't beat the top of the top guy, can you beat the second, third? Like there's always like a 5 in boxing.
Yeah. Especially
you hold 4 belts and there's 5 guys coming for that spot. But can you beat one of those guys to get to the champion?
Yeah, and that's the reality.
Yeah. And it's sometimes a hard no, like, nah.
Yeah.
No way.
And you know what? You make a good point because you can at least say for the big guys who deserve a title shot at some point, who we could think of, the Agit Kabayels, Joseph Parkers, Daniel Dubois still in the mix, AJ still in the mix. All of those guys, you can see them beat Makhmudov, maybe, bro. I just don't think he got the skills. And he already got beat by Agit Kabayel. So I wouldn't put him. Because what I was about to say is any given day, those guys right before they get to Usyk could beat each other.
Yeah.
But the reality is I would not put Franklin to beat any of those guys on any given day.
Yeah.
It has to be like a super lucky day.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury, none of them are beating Tyson Fury.
Yeah.
None of them are beating Tyson Fury.
Agit?
No. When I say none of them, like Jermaine Franklin not beating Tyson Fury.
The gate, the proverbial gatekeeper.
Yeah, proverbial gatekeepers.
I understand.
Tyson Fury he's still that guy low key. Like Anthony Joshua, I could see would be a good fight. I see Atama knocking out or hurting Tyson Fury.
That's a good fight.
That's a good fight. Triple D, I would assume Tyson would outbox him, but like just the way Tyson looked and the age, Triple D is still risky business. Joseph Parker is his boy. I don't think they're ever gonna fight.
Yeah.
They tight. I don't think they're ever gonna fight. But I would see Joseph Parker giving him a hard time. You know what I'm saying? So I think we established it, bro. Gatekeeper, even for the heavyweights.
Yeah.
And it's sad nobody's talking about the American. I already forgot his name all of a sudden. I'm running a blank. The brother who just is not, who got knocked out by Bacoli. Youngin. Anderson. Jared Anderson.
Jared, big
it's
baby.
It's so sad that he just fell off the map.
Hold on. Now, because in my opinion, he's still a prospect.
He
shouldn't have been in a fight with a contender. He shouldn't have been in a fight with a contender being a prospect because you did not get yourself up the rankings to fight someone at that level. If that makes sense. That's why Top Rank was really mad with him. Like, yo, bro, I know you wanted the money, but in 2-3 years, you would have gotten it plus if you followed our plan. What you wanted to do was grab the bag, which if I gotta get their bread, and now what do we do with you as far as how do we build? We were building you. You were knocking people out. You were flashy. You came out with the outfits was on point. We had something. You know what I mean? When you saw a Big Baby on the card, you like somebody getting smoked.
Yeah, bro. I mean, the kid is. He was supposed to be our Moses Atama for America. That's what I really. I was worried about his defense and the way that he was a little sloppy. He always was a little sloppy to me, but you couldn't deny the fact that at 6'4", 6'3", 230, the dude moves like a middleweight.
Yeah.
He slips. It's like watching a big old, not even Shakur, but one of those guys. Like he kind of fights like them smaller guys.
And that's
I was like, if he could stay disciplined, and honestly, if a disciplined Jared using his actual skill set beats Bacoli 9 out of 10, bro. If Michael Hunter could beat Bacoli, Jared should have beat Bacoli from a skill standpoint. I still would have been worried about Bacoli's power, but from a skill standpoint, he would have did what Joseph Parker did.
That would have been
use the speed, use the feet.
Jared Anderson versus Michael Hunter would be a great freaking fight.
Honestly, I would edge Michael Hunter after what I've seen the last couple of fights.
But do you see where now the experience of those guys moving up the top, the rankings, and who they fought to get there? A guy like Thing, who's only fought like a Charles Martin, former champion, gets smoked, and you're like, I thought he was good. He is.
He is good. He just with the experience.
Yeah,
experience means a lot, especially at the heavyweight game. And Michael Hunter's undersized, but I'm sorry, nobody's beating him. We don't realize that. He's only had one loss. Yeah. And if I'm not mistaken, right, it was to who?
Bacoli.
Say it.
Bacoli?
No, he beat Bacoli.
Cuban Flash.
No. Dude, I think Michael Hunter has only lost to Usyk.
Oh, yeah.
And they disrespect Michael Hunter's name, bro.
Right? Cruiser.
Yeah. It's actually super Okay, I see 2 losses.
No, 2 losses. No. Artem and wait, no, he got 3 losses.
No. We looking at the wrong Michael Hunter then.
Yeah, it says 1, but it's 3. This is weird. I'm not on BoxRec though. I'm on this.
No, I'm going on going on BoxRec.
Michael, the body hunter. Michael, yeah, he has.
Remember, he has a 1 loss. Remember, he has a brother that had the same name.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Okay, yeah, 1 loss. I was right. 1 loss to Usyk. Thank you. Usyk. So yeah, they his only loss is to Usyk, bro.
At cruiserweight.
Yep. And he had that weird disqualify. He should have won against Povetkin, but that looks like that was Jerry Forrest. Of course, he should have beat Jerry Forrest. That was a DQ, right? Or was that a draw? Povetkin shouldn't have been a. Yeah, Jerry Forrest shouldn't have been a draw.
It was a draw, split draw, and then he fought him again, and he kind of unanimous Jerry Forrester.
Forrest.
Yeah.
And
so she's doing this TCL boxing foolish. Sorry.
What is that? That's the 1 rounders?
Yeah, 1 round.
Well, that's because he's just trying to keep get his. Yeah,
Yo, Don, let the man go, bro. Yo, Don, don't make me come to Ohio, bro. Free Michael Hunter.
Free Michael Hunter, man. Release him, bro. He's still a young guy. He's younger than us.
But that's
I lie. He's older than us, but he's still young. He's 36, right? 37.
Older than us. 37. 6'2", 220, 1 loss, Vegas. You know what I mean? Like,
he's good. And it's time is of the essence, bro, because here's the tough part, and then we probably got to wrap it up after this. But
right now, I got to go get laundry out the.
Here's the tough part, what I realized about Michael Hunter, unfortunately. He wasn't as exciting to watch, but very, very good, and really kind of at the beginning of bringing back the smaller heavyweights.
Right.
And he actually had an advantage that he's trying to take advantage of being smaller with these giant guys.
Yeah.
But we are now going back in time to the age of, because of Usyk, of the slightly smaller heavyweights. So now Michael has to contend with people who are just like him.
Yeah.
So now the tough part is, do I see Michael Hunter being a champion with people like Atalma and Joseph Parker around and Usyk still around? I don't know. Because I think
there's a lot of fights too. Zhang,
I think he beats Zhang. I think he can stay away from Zhang's power. He'll gas Zhang out. I'm not worried about Zhang. Zhang's stamina has defeated him.
That's what I'm saying, why he needs to be free from Don King, because those fights need to be made so he can because the guys I'm naming are the guys who are up next or fighting one guy for a championship.
Yeah.
Michael Hunter, you beat a Zhang, a Povetkin, or you know what I mean? Yeah. You're right there because now you're ranked and now you're in position. We know these names. The guys you're beating is like.
Yeah, I mean, it's the guys he's getting. They're trying to make him they're trying to stall him out, bro. That's what's happening. But like you said, I think even now I will be looking at it from the bread. Yeah. If I'm Michael Hunter, his team and his family, I'm sitting there saying I gave so much to boxing. Screw a title. Let me just get some of these big names. Let me beat them for some big bread. If I can get a title fight before 40, great. But if I can beat the Zhang, what you got?
Joshua versus Michael Hunter in Africa.
Joshua wouldn't take that. But that would be great. That would be great for
Michael Hunter. Not the other way.
Yeah, that would.
He needs a name though. He needs someone that's gonna.
He needs a Zhang or a rematch with Bacoli.
Joshua.
No, I'm talking about. Oh, Joshua. No, Joshua could do anything he wants. With Michael Hunter, well, actually, you know what?
Talk to me.
You did hear Eddie Hearn saying you might end up seeing Joshua on an undercard for the first time. Yo, he said Joshua just wants to get out there. He said he don't even need to headline. I don't believe it. Joshua's name is too big to not headline. But if we believe Eddie and they're going to try to put Joshua out there on some lower card, I don't see him taking a Michael Hunter, but I do see somebody random getting a chance at AJ. But I don't believe Eddie. And I don't know if they would do Michael Hunter because Michael Hunter could beat AJ.
True. Yeah, it's too risky.
It's too risky, bro. Michael Hunter got too much skills. I don't know if he's probably been knocked down, maybe, but I can't even remember him if he's ever been hurt severely. So that's risky for AJ, bro. I don't know if Michael Hunter got too much speed for him. Michael Hunter's risky, bro. You don't want to lose to a Michael Hunter, even though I wouldn't look at AJ sideways for losing, but I would think AJ is on his way out officially.
Yeah, further out the door than in. I got you.
Yeah, unfortunately. But beating a Bacoli, beating a Zhang, you get respect. There's no disrespect on you could beat the Makhmudov just because Makhmudov is getting known because he's scary looking.
Yeah.
But skill for skill, he beat Makhmudov easily, bro. Makhmudov went life or death with Dave Allen.
I know.
And I like Dave Allen, but Dave Allen is a clear gatekeeper. He's an amazing gatekeeper. You never know what you're going to get, but he's never been a championship level. He's never been a Chisora where you think like, oh, could Chisora win a championship? Maybe. I never said that about Dave Allen.
All right. I'm just trying to get this man a fight. I'm going to call Don King. I'll let you know what he says to me if he picks up the phone.
Feed him Johnny Fisher. They think Johnny Fisher still can do something. I think Johnny Fisher's awful. Feed him Johnny Fisher. Before
we cut, is it possible we can cut some video for Fabio versus Joshua Parker, which is this weekend?
Yes, that's a good off-air conversation. You nut job. You trying to put me on pressure in front of people. That's fine. I got you.
You. Consistency is the key to all success.
All success, my brother.
Everyone, thank you. These conversations, they get heated behind the scenes, but today we wanted to bring it to you guys, and it wasn't as heated because he backed out. He was, he saw the pressure I was applying. He was like, "Yo,
no,
you off that jab?" I was like, "Yeah, what you doing?"
You ridiculous. No, but you actually came correct. You did your homework and you had your definitions. Because That was the whole problem. Halfway through an argument in the weekend, we was like, "Yo, wait a minute. What do you define as this?" Because we here arguing and we have clear definitions. And I'm learning from the podcast space. You got to establish the definition first, then you can have an argument.
I feel like it's funny how things kind of lined right where they needed to be.
Yeah.
Like, I think he this, bro. Like, how he over here when he's supposed to be over here?
Yeah. Because once you look at the definition, then it's like, oh damn, okay, that's not the definition. So this is really based on how I feel versus what the definition
right.
is.
You may feel he's a gatekeeper because we've seen him just lose, or just be beat up by upcoming guys, but that doesn't. I got you. Yeah.
Yo, good session. Love and respect and vibes to everybody on the inside and outside. And until next time.
Yeah, send over the training.
Like, subscribe.
I want to start training. I want to start live training.
Yeah. I got you, bro. I got you. All right. One love, brother.